Samsung is still busy rolling out One UI 8 to many Galaxy devices, but leaks about One UI 8.5 have already appeared online. And this doesn't look like a small patch update. From what has been shown, One UI 8.5 brings noticeable changes to Samsung's stock apps, and the software even includes hints of One UI 9.0 inside the firmware references. This shows that Samsung is already preparing for its next big update while polishing the current version. The leak comes from a video posted on X by a user named ThatDev. The video is 6 minutes long and shows a Galaxy phone running One UI 8.5. In the clip, we see changes in several apps such as Settings, Device Care, Galaxy Themes, the phone dialer, and Samsung Studio Video Editor. Let's go through the details of what the leak has revealed. The home screen itself looks mostly the same. The app icons, folders, widgets, and app drawer don't show any major differences. Samsung has kept the familiar look here, but one small thing has changed: the app launcher version. In One UI 8.0, it was 17.0.x, while in One UI 8.5 it is now 17.5.x, even though the design looks the same. This likely means there are background improvements to make the launcher smoother and more stable. The Settings app shows clearer changes. In the software update section, you now see the One UI 8.5 branding right away. Samsung has also reorganized this page. The current software version is shown at the top, while the Check for Updates button has been moved to the bottom. Before, you had to go into Download and Install to see the version. This small change makes it quicker to know which version you are on before looking for an update. One of the biggest changes is in the phone app. Earlier, the tabs for Dialer, Call Log, and Contacts stretched across the top of the screen. In One UI 8.5, they now sit inside a pill-shaped dock at the bottom, which looks cleaner and more modern. The Call button has also been updated with a shadow effect that makes it look more three-dimensional. But the most interesting part is a new feature called Direct Voicemail. It works in a similar way to Apple's Live Voicemail from iOS 18. When someone leaves you a voicemail, the feature creates live text transcriptions so you can read the message while it is being recorded. This makes it easier to decide whether the call is important without answering it. Galaxy Themes has also received a redesign. When you open the app, you now see a splash screen with a large paintbrush graphic. Inside, the layout is more organized. There are now two main sections, Gallery and My Stuff, and navigation is easier with four tabs at the bottom for themes, backgrounds, wallpapers, and always-on displays. This update should make it simpler for users to browse and manage customization options. Samsung's Studio app, the built-in video editor, has also been updated. Like the phone app, it now has a compact navigation bar at the bottom, giving more space for editing content. A new Stories tab has been added, which wasn't there before. Earlier, Studio only had tabs for pictures, albums, and search. This new Stories tab could be Samsung's way of helping users quickly organize clips, use templates, or create short videos more easily. Device Care has gone through a big visual change. The memory, storage, and battery bars are now wider and include percentage values right on the bar, making them easier to read at a glance. Samsung has also removed the emoji faces that used to show the condition of the phone. Instead, it now uses plain text to show if your device is in good shape or needs attention. This makes the app look cleaner and more professional. Putting all of these changes together, it's clear that One UI 8.5 is more than just a small update. Samsung is testing new design styles such as pill-shaped docks, simplified layouts, and bottom navigation bars. Features like Direct Voicemail also show that Samsung is watching what competitors are doing and adding similar tools for Galaxy users. The fact that the firmware mentions One UI 9.0 is another important detail. It suggests that One UI 8.5 could be a step toward bigger changes coming soon. Reports suggest that One UI 8.5 will launch with the Galaxy S26 in early 2026, so users won't have to wait too long to see it in action. In short, One UI 8.5 may not change the overall look of the home screen or icons, but it updates Samsung stock apps in smart ways. The Settings app is simpler. The phone app has a fresh design and powerful new features. Galaxy Themes and Studio are more organized, and Device Care is clearer and easier to use. For Samsung fans, these are practical improvements that should make daily use smoother and more enjoyable.